It's going to be a long job, Ratter. Still, if he will cross swords with a combine harvester.
Morning, Mr. Crowman.
Morning.
Who's that?
Postman, Dad.
Anything for me, Postie?
I don't think so, Mr. Peters. Why, are you expecting something?
Well, just £100,000 on the football pools. I expect it'll be in the afternoon post.
That's right. Second class. No, nothing at all. Oh, unless this means something to you.
Worzel Gummidge. Honestly, I have to make you two start wearing bibs. You're worse than a couple of 4-year-olds. Worzel Gummidge. I'm sure I've heard that name, but I just can't place it.
Well, it says Scatterbrook Farm, all right. Perhaps it's one of the labourers who was here before my time. I expect Mr. Braithwaite will forward it.
Right, get this mess cleared up and then clear up inside. Oh, Mr. Braithwaite.
Yes?
There's a letter here to a Mr. Worzel Gummidge, Esquire. Do you know him?
Well, you can't have both Mr. and Esquire. It's one or the other.
Well, that's what it says on the envelope. Mr. Worzel Gummidge, Esquire, Scatterbrook Farm. Do you know that name rings a bell?
Yeah, I've heard it before. Who was that funny fellow we had in the choir last Harvest Festival? Wasn't his name Gummidge?
Can't remember. But one thing's for sure, he doesn't live here.
Hey, children, here. One of you run after the postman and tell him there's no one of this name lives at Scatterbrook.
I'll take it.
No need to break your necks. If you can't catch him, just mark it not known and pop it in the pillar box. Mr. Worzel Gummidge, Esquire.
There you are, Worzel. All done and dusted.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Crowmancer. I never felt a thing. That's a very nice new left arm, that is.
Right arm, Worzel.
Well, right, no left, no right, Mr. Crowmancer. That's an arm and a half, that is. Yeah.
Well, don't go putting it in the combined harvester today. You may be having a visitor.
A visitor?
Mm-hmm.
Well, for a Worzel? Oh, you're having me on, sir. Who'd want to visit a poor old scarecrow? That kind of visit, is it? Yeah, well, I can do without a titchy human's visit. Thank you very much indeed, Your Holiness, for giving and begging your pardon.
You're an ungrateful wretch, Worzel. Those children are the best friends you have. Good morning, children. You're bright and early.
Morning, Mr. Crowman. I know. Look, Worzel, look what the postman's brought you. It's a letter.
Oh, hey! Look at that, Mr. Crowmancer. A real live letter my bestest friends have brought me. Yeah, fancy it must be my red letter day. Except this year's a duck egg blue letter. Yeah, but it is a real proper letter, though, isn't it, Mr. Crowman, what the postman brought it me? What do I do with it?
Read it, dum-dum.
Well, I know that, smarty pants, but I can't, can I? haven't got my reading head on.
It's a pleasant surprise, Worzel. It's from Dolly Clothespeg.
Dolly Clothespeg? Well, mine. Well, all over again. Dolly Clothespeg used to be a friend of mine.
I know. I remember you telling us. She used to be a dressmaker's dummy, but now she's a scarecrow.
Shall I read it?
Oh, let me.
There you are.
Dear old Worzel, how you keeping? I'm keeping fine. My governor fetched me back from that
fair where you saw me last, so now I'm stuck in the garden again. What a life. Tomorrow, though, is going on holiday. So your Dolly Clothespeg thought, do yourself a favour, Dolly, and have holiday as well. 'Cause you ain't never had one. The best holiday I could think of was to see me old mate Worzel for a cup of tea and a slice of cake and a bit of a giggle. So I'll buy a nice kite and catch the 11:12 bus tomorrow.
Love and kisses, Dolly Clothespeg.
Dolly Clothespeg. I couldn't have a better visitor, Mr. Crowmancer. Dolly Clothespeg coming to see her words and bringing the cake, and we're going to have a bit of a giggle. I ain't had a bit of a giggle since I don't know when.
Doesn't he look happy? Delirious.
She did say that she was catching the 11:12 bus, didn't she? But in that case, may I humbly ask your permission to go and meet her, Mr. Crowman, Your Excellence?
The 11:20, I think she meant. Yes, Worzel, off you go.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Crowman. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. Excuse me, mister. But when's the next one of these here contraptions?
Next bus?
Yeah.
Another hour.
Yeah.
When the big hand's gone round once.
Thank you very much indeed.
Well, I never. Aunt Sally.
What on earth are you doing here? Not trying to get a job in this here Bootook as a Muggle, I hope and trust, because, as you can see, this year's Muggles have got no heads. You're behind the times, I'm afraid.
Am I really? I shouldn't be. I left real early, but I had to walk, see? I was going to take a bus, but I spent all my money on a cake.
Kike? What on earth's a kike?
You know, a cake. What you eat. For Worzel, this cake.
See, a cake.
That's right, a cake.
My mistake, Dolly Closepeg, I'm sure. You see, in this part of the world, we call that there a cake.
So do we love a cake.
And you're taking it all for Worzel, you say?
That's right.
All of it?
Every blooming crumb, because it's a pleasure to watch him eat. So do you know where I can find him, Aunt Sally?
Indeed I do. Follow me. Oh, Dolly Closepeg, I was just thinking you must be very tired after your long journey, so allow me to carry your cake.
How kind.
Oi! Thanks very much for that there letter.
Hey?
From Dolly Closepeg. I'm waiting for the 12 to 12 bus.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she's coming here for a slice of cake and a bit of a giggle.
Oh, very good. I wish you luck, mate. Got a slice for me, will you?
I think that's a lot of help. We'll have another look around just to make sure.
Here we are.
God, does he live in there?
Yes, it's his caravan.
And it nice. Yeah, and he got a lot of nice things.
He isn't at home at the moment, as you can see. He's probably out scaring crows or something. He says to tell you to go in and wait.
Oh, go. Thank you, Aunt Sally. Oh, it's half nice and comfy. Oh, it's a real treat to get the weight off me plates of meat.
It won't be long. I better find a fridge to put this in to stop it melting. But I'll close these doors to stop you catching a death of cold.
You shouldn't go to so much trouble.
No trouble.
I wonder if you know who's turned up yet.
How should I know? King, that.
Well, wouldn't you have taken her back to the barn by now?
Not if she's got any money. They'll be in the tea shop. Off you.
Are you busy, Mr. Peters?
Well, I do have one or two things on this afternoon.
Well, I just wondered if you happen to be going to Market Steepleton to put your bets on.
Well, if I did go to Market Steepleton, Mr. B, it'd be to look for a new power drill.
Well, drop this in at the farm stores, will you? They won't send us any more feed till they get the money.
I haven't said I'm going yet. What about you two? Fancy a ride?
No thanks, Dad. I thought we'd go into the village, look at some shops.
Well, the shops you want, there's 2 whole streets of them in Market Steepleton.
Well, you only want to look at a few.
Worzel, Come on.
Right then, Alf, a nice cup of tea.
She went on the 12 to 12 bus, she went on the 11 to 12 bus, and when the next 1 to 12 bus comes in, she won't be on that one neither. And I think I know why it is, Mr. Crowman. She bought that there cake what she promised me, you know, the one with the cream and the strawberries all over it and that. And she says to herself, she says, why should I give this lovely cake to stupid old Worzel, she says. Yeah, I think I'll take it home and eat it up over myself.
Dolly Closepeg, that's not worthy of you, Worzel.
Well, where's that there cake then, Mr. Crowman? And where's Dolly Closepeg?
I don't know. My usual source of information's got a fractured wing. But I have a shrewd idea. Children, I want you to comb the countryside for me. Find Aunt Sally.
Better. Here. What's that tapping noise? Oh, don't tell me it's that loose bolt in the engine casing again. I think they ain't even switched on. Seems to be coming from in here. Gordon Bennett!
No, Dolly Closepeg.
Might I make bold as to ask, what do you think you're doing in there?
Looking for the light switch. Well, it ain't half dark in here when you shut the front doors. Here. Have you seen Worzel?
Worzel?
What lives in here?
What is he, a spider, a cockroach, or a pet moth?
No, of course he ain't a moth. A moth's only that big. Worzel's that big. He don't look nothing like a moth. I tell you what he looks like, though. He looks like a turnip.
A 6-foot turnip? Or stone that crows?
Don't do nothing of the sort, lovely. You throw stones at them and you'll miss. There's only one way to scare crows, and that is to stand like this. Then they all fly away.
Well, well, well. We didn't know that, did we, Alf? We'll have to let the lads know back at the depot about that. Of course, they got a lot of crows that they want to get rid of. Now, you say we stick our arms out like that?
No, like this.
I don't suppose you'd let me take a photograph of you, would you? So, remind us how to do it.
Oh, I love having me photy took, I do. I was always having it took when I was a mogul.
Of course you was. Alf, would you like to get the camera from the front of the cab? Next to the driver's seat, Alf? The driver's seat. Now, how would you like your picture taken down here?
Anywhere you like, ducks.
That's it. Now, would you show me again how you make all those crows fly away? That's it. I'll just go and help Elf get the camera. And don't move.
Tosh, you going anywhere near Scatterbrook?
Oh, yes, you were in luck. I've been. Right then. Go. Where do you want to be in Scatterbrook, then?
I don't know, really.
Oh, do you want dropping in the village or what?
I don't know, really.
On one of the farms, maybe?
I don't know, really.
Well, let's put it this way. Who exactly are you looking for in Scatterbrook?
Worzel Gummidge.
Who?
Worzel Gummidge.
That's the second time I've heard that name today. Who is this Worzel Gummidge, anyway?
He's me mate, isn't he?
Is he?
Of course he is.
Is he?
Yeah.
But you don't know where to find him?
Well, I thought I did. But now I think about it, I don't think I do.
Here, you know what I think? I think I'll go and see the Crow Man. I should have thought of that before.
So, the crowman knows his Worzel Gummidge too, does he?
Of course he does. Here, you don't know where the Crow Man lives, do you, mister?
I think so.
Oh.
Aunt Sally. Aunt Sally, I don't know what to say to you. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
Ashamed, Your Honour? Of what have I done precisely to be ashamed of?
The cake, Aunt Sally.
What cake, Your Honour?
The cake Dolly Closepeg brought for Worzel.
Which Dolly Closepeg, Your Honour? What Worzel?
Shall I kick her up and down the kitchen for you, you plumpty-two?
Oh, can I do it, Mr. Crowman?
There will be no violence in this house. Aunt Sally, wipe the cream off your face.
What cream, Your Honour?
Oh, Aunt Sally, we can't do anything about the cake, but we can do something about Dolly Closepeg. What have you done with her?
I don't know what Your Honour means, I'm sure. Is Your Honour suggesting that I've eaten her too? I'm not a flipping cantaloupe, you know.
Cannibal!
Who asked you to poke your nose in Miss Know-All?
Aunt Sally, pay attention to me. You are not a scarecrow.
Indeed, I'm not, Your Honour. You can say that again with knobs on.
So I have no jurisdiction over you.
Quite right. There, Master Clever Breeches. He has no jurisdiction over me.
Nor, on the other hand, can I give you the protection that my scarecrows enjoy.
Protection, Your Honour? Against whom should I need protection?
I believe you're living in a haystack at present.
Certainly not. I am living with very influential and cultural noblemen in their historical castle on their vast country estate.
Suppose you were to awake one moonlight night on this vast country estate and found yourself surrounded by scarecrows with axes.
Why would they be carrying axes, Your Honour?
For chopping up wood, Aunt Sally.
Oh, you wouldn't, Your Excrescence. Not to my Aunt Sally. You wouldn't chop her up if I would.
Aunt Sally, I'm going to give you one last chance. What have you done with Dolly Closepeg? I'm going to count to 10.
In there.
Thanks ever so.
My pleasure, miss.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9, 4, 12, 65,
8, 9.
Hey, well, I'll be bums whistle, Dolly Closepeg.
Hello, Worzel. Here, I've been looking for you everywhere. I tried to come in through the door, but I couldn't, so I come in through the skylight.
Yeah, I've been looking for you everywhere and all, Dolly Closepeg, but you're too late now, because she's had your cake and eaten it.
Oh, what a shame. Still, never mind. I'll bake you another one someday. In your own house, of course.
Me? An house?
That's right, Worzel. An house.
But I ain't got an house.
Not yet, you ain't. But that's what I come to talk to you about.
And I suggest you listen very carefully to what Dolly Closepeg has to say, Worzel. Dolly, sit down. Well.
Here, Worzel, remember that day out we had when we first met? It went half a giggle, weren't it?
Yeah, what's that, Dolly Closepeg?
Talk about a laugh. I don't know when I've ever had such fun.
Me neither.
So I got a thinking, why shouldn't we... Well, why shouldn't it be like that for us all the time? Know what I mean?
No.
I, on the other hand, do. Am I to understand that you are proposing marriage to this scarecrow?
If he'll have me, I know I can make him very happy.
Rubbish! Worzel Gummidge is already blissfully happy already. Look at him. And for the very simple reason he happens to be already spoked for.
That's right, Dolly Closepeg. That's right what Aunt Sally says I has already bespoke for. But thank you very much indeed for offering.
Worzel, do think about this.
I can't, Your Eminence. I can't think about that. I haven't got me thinking head on. And Dolly Close Pig knows already anyway that if I weren't about to wed Aunt Sally, I'd marry her tomorrow.
Think of the advantages of marrying Dolly Closepeg.
I'll bake you a cake.
I'll bake you too.
And I can pull funny faces.
I can pull funny faces.
I can stand like a moggle.
No one can stand like a moggle.
And I can bake goose-gog pie.
Goose-gog pie?
And
The truth, Aunt Sally.
I can dance.
So can I dance. I love dancing, I do.
But you can't dance like what I dance. I dance is special.
And I can dance special and all.
I propose we put it to the test. There, judges, remember, there can only be one winner. Aunt Sally, you dance first.
Of course.
Dolly Closepeg. That's enough now, ladies. Johnny, your marks for Aunt Sally, please. Well, is that a 10?
What?
Is that a 10?
No, it has a little kissy for the dancing ladies.
It's not a mark, then.
No, sir.
Haven't you made up your mind?
I hope you have, Worzel.
Of course he has.
Was powerful odd, Your Majesticness. I mean, I thought I wanted to marry me Aunt Sally and nobody else. But when Dolly Closepeg makes me laugh, I want to wed her as well.
Well, you can't do that, Worzel. It's called bigamy. No, you must decide between them.
I tell you what, Your Intelligence-ship, and asking your pardon, but couldn't you decide for me?
No, the decision must be yours. However, I think I know of a way to help you choose. Aunt Sally, Dolly Closepeg, Worzel, follow me. Worzel, Aunt Sally, Dolly. Dolly Closepeg, it's time you were back in your own village again. Off you go.
But I'd rather...
Off you go. Aunt Sally, back to your haystack.
Country estate.
Off you go. Now, Worzel, that way lies happiness. That way lies total misery. Which do you choose?
Aunt Sally.